Hello Primary 5, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk with you about chapter 6, the Knight's Attack. If you remember, we talked about some part of this chapter in the first semester when we talked about chapter 5. Chapter 5 was talking about what? Was talking about the castle. Do you remember? In chapter 5 we talked about the castle when one of the children inside the White House wished for a castle as Robert was in the sand pit. So when Robert came back to the house, he found that the White House had changed into a castle, and he found an army outside the house, and he met Sir Wulfric, their leader. Do you remember Sir Wulfric? I will show him for you. In chapter 5, we talked about Sir Wulfric. So, Robert wished for only last wish. He wished to be with the others. كل اللي روبرت اتمناه أنا عايز أبقى مع الباقيين. So, he ran quickly to the Sand Fairy and begged him to be with the others. When Robert entered the castle, something terrible happened. Let's remember with each other. We will read the last page in chapter 5. In chapter 5, we know something. That the children could see everything inside the wish with them. They could see the castle, they could see the weapons, they could see the army. But they couldn't see anything inside the White House. So, let's read this part to remember. So, the children went back into the castle. So, Robert Cynthia asked, "What's going on? I don't like it." It's strange to see Martha and the cook and the baby in the castle. So Cyril said, "I think I can explain it," said Cyril slowly. "You see, the castle is in the same place as the White House. We are in the castle because we are in the wish. But Martha, cook and baby, they can't see the castle because they are in the house. Remember, they can't see anything of our wishes. And we can't see the chairs or dinner because they are in the house too." So Jane started to cry. "Stop, Cyril! My head is going round and round. دماغي بتلف وتلف. All I know is I'm hungry and I want my dinner. I hope that will be real." أنا كل اللي متمنياه دلوقتي إن العشاء بتاعي يكون حاجة حقيقية. But unfortunately, Jane, they watched cook as she put an invisible pan into an invisible oven. After a while, Martha brought them an invisible tray. She started to carve an invisible leg of lamb with an invisible knife. So all the things, all the food that related to the White House was unfortunately invisible. Unlucky for Jane, these things were invisible. So, let's start in chapter 6, the Knight's Attack. This letter is silent and this GH silent too. So, in the Knight's Attack, we will start as Cyril pushed his hand into his pocket, مد ايده في جيبه, and brought out 3 biscuits. وطلع من جيبه 3 biscuits. Underline with me, please. So, what did Cyril have? He had 3 biscuits. What did Cyril have? He had 3 biscuits. They were broken and crumbly. متكسرين, متفتفتين. But they were food. لكن على الأقل ده أكل. Cyril shared them out. شاركهم مع إخواته. Shared. As they ate biscuits, Robert said, "We can see the biscuits, but we couldn't see the leg of lamb. Why is that?" احنا قادرين نشوف البسكت بس ما عرفناش نشوف leg of lamb، يعني فخذ خروف أو رجل خروف. لام اللي هو الحمل، الخروف الصغير. Be silent. فروبرت asked بيسأل "We can see the biscuits, but we couldn't see the leg of lamb." ما عرفناش نشوف الأكل اللي كانت الكوك عاملاه. Why is that? ليه كده؟ Cyril thought for a moment وبعدين راح قال لهم it must be because we have got them and not Martha. أكيد إحنا قادرين نشوف البسكتس because we have got them not Martha. Underline with me. So why could the children see the biscuits and couldn't see the leg of lamb? Why could the children see the biscuits and couldn't see the leg of lamb? Simply because they have got the biscuits, but Martha has got the leg of lamb. So, now, said Robert, we'd better find out what's happening outside the castle. من الأفضل إن احنا نشوف إيه اللي بيحصل برا القلعة. They all climbed to the top of a tower and looked out of one of the narrow windows. طلعوا كلهم وبيبصوا من واحد من الشبابيك الضيقة دي. narrow. طبعا الشبابيك بتاعت القلعة بتبقى ضيقة عشان تعمل ايه؟ protect them from enemies. تحميهم من الأعداء. The knights were very busy now. They were sharpening their daggers. Sharpening their daggers يعني بيسنوا أو بيخلوا الآلات الداجرز بتاعتهم الخناجر بتاعتهم حادة. Getting their bows ready and polishing their shields وكمان بيلمعوا الشيلدز أو الدروع بتاعتهم اللي بتحمي جسمهم. Cyril saw some horses dragging a huge tree trunk. Dragging a huge tree trunk. Do you remember the word drag? We talked about it in Unit 6 when we talked about Odysseus. Yeah, good job for everyone, remember it. Drag means, that's right, very good. To pull something over a surface إن أنا أسحب أو أجر حاجة وتبقى ملامسة للسطح. So, Cyril saw some horses dragging a huge tree trunk toward the castle. So he knew it. That's a battering ram. I will see it to you. Let's see it. This is called battering ram. عبارة عن إيه؟ بيبقى عبارة عن tree trunk جذع شجرة بيبدأوا يخبطوه في الباب اللي هم عايزين يكسروا. بنقول عليها battering ram. So Cyril understand it. Cyril فهم الموضوع. They will try to break the door down with it. هيحاولوا إن هم يكسروا الباب بتاع الكاسل with this battering ram. Thank goodness the castle has a moat. You know moat? moat اللي هي البحيرة الصغيرة دي اللي بين الجنود وبين القلعة. فهو بيفكر وبيقول thanks goodness the castle has a moat and the drawbridge is up. drawbridge اللي هو الباب اللي بيبقى موجود في الطيارات أو في السفن اللي هو لما بيتفتح بيبقى كأنه bridge كوبري أو سلم. So Cyril said we must defend the castle just the four of us. احنا لازم ندافع عن القلعة بتاعتنا احنا الأربعة بس. So Jane asked it's only a game isn't it؟ دي مجرد لعبة مش كده؟ But unfortunately Jane no one answered her. محدش من اخواتها جاوب عليها. Because the elder brothers and sisters know that it was a real war and they had to get on it. Okay? In the second video you will see what's going to happen after that.